If we are gold, we will see that, and I will. Hey, good evening, and welcome to this edition of the Falcon Fly By. I'm your host, Doc, and I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get right to it. First, I want to send a big shout out and thank you to my sponsor, which is we have. Let me see if I can remember. Here we go. Gray Wolf Tactical Combat out of Florida. Paul and Chris, want to thank those guys. They spent a lot of time with Wasteland Ops on that field. Great bunch of guys. Really look out for you, the customer, give you guys the best possible deal on all products that they sell, so definitely check them out. Also want to send a big shout out to Multi-Mold Guns, Tony up in Michigan. Big thanks to him for all the work he does. And if you guys have seen him, I've shown him in past episodes, the mint green mold guns, those are multi-mold, and we want to thank him for all the work he does for us. I also want to send a shout out to Define Industries. They're an apparel clothing company out in California, and a big shout out and thank you to them. So let's get right down to it. We have a lot that's going on, a lot of events. We had a couple events going on this week here as well. We had let's see, we had Operation Vietnam Patrol that was going on this weekend, as well as and I'm not seeing it right now, but the Grundy 3 grabbed some fun put on. I got some posts back from a lot of those guys today. They're really impressed. We donated some stuff out there. We had some teams that have bought stuff from us before from Falcon Battle Systems, and they're showing the product. So thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate that. And any questions anybody has, please send us a Facebook message at Falcon Battle Systems, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can and answer all the questions that you might have. So we have a lot going on here. Coming right into the first full week of June, starting right off of Friday. We're going to start with a big one right here, University Park, Illinois. We have Operation Black Dagger 2. This is being put on by Third Coast Airsoft. This is up in Illinois at University Park. Definitely check this one out if you are in the area. Then this week as well, Overwatch Tactics, who we work with. If you look at their staff, they have custom FBS 40mm and 60mm pouches with their company logo on it. They look really cool, really sweet. I was very impressed with how the pattern turned out. But anyways, we have Operation Executive Order June 10th at Dogpatch USA. So again, if you're in that area, go ahead and check it out. I think it's going to be a fun time. Then we have Night Ops 4 at Robin Hood Paintball. This is in Maryland, and we're one of the event sponsors for this one as well. And this is with East Coast Airsoft. So definitely check out East Coast Airsoft here on Facebook. Give them a like, check them out, and also check out Night Ops 4 if you're in the area. Then we're going to come later down in June here. We have Operation Homefront. The MACC is putting this event on. T-Rex Tactical. Travis, one of our sponsored players, will be out there. We're going to try to get him out a demo kit of a few of our items to show you guys how this stuff works and what we can do. He'll have a catalog with you. We're not able to be on site for this event, but he will have information that he can pass to you. He'll have some business cards he can pass. And again, you guys can always hit us up on Facebook too. Then we have the Grand Simulation at Springfield Airsoft Field. We're also sponsoring this event as well. We're going to send out a couple player packs for this, probably some 40mm pouches for this one as well. And so definitely check out this event if you are in Springfield, Missouri, which I believe that's where this field is. Yes. So definitely check those guys out. Then we'll come right in July 1st. We have Operation Broken Arrow 2017. This is an event that is being put on by TOG Milsim and Theta Milsim Events. So definitely check these guys out. Hey, what up, Spider? How you doing? Definitely check them out. We are a sponsor for that event. We're going to try to make it up there, but we're moving into our new house, as you can see right here. So we will be a little busy with that. But definitely check that out. It's at Command Decision War Game Center. And this is the Fulda Gap field, so out in Taylorsville, North Carolina. So definitely check this one out as well. Yep, as you can see, I'm moving. Then we have Taking the Congo. This is at Wayne's World of Paintball. This is being put on I was just talking to these guys. This is being put on by let's actually go into the event and look, because that'll make it much easier for us. These gentlemen are also hosting an event at the beginning of August that we're going to be at sponsoring as well. And this is being done at UC Urban Combat Milson. That's Urban Combat Airsoft. I'm sorry. So that's who's putting this on. Be sure to go to their page, give them a like, check them out. So not bad. You know, you get a patch, your entry fee, and you get a 2,700 rounds of Elite Force BBs. So that's pretty cool. Got Enola Gay, Elite Force. Looks like it's almost like Jag Precision is one of their sponsors, as well as Wolverine Airsoft. So if you're in the area, check this event out. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Guardian Siege, same people as are going to be at the Guardian Center here in Perry, Georgia. I am going to be up at this event as a vendor. I will be there. Looking forward to checking this place out. I've never seen this place, so I'm looking forward to it. So definitely check these guys out. The price tag is I believe it's $75. You get your entry patch in faction colors, your unit patch, one Enola Gay smoke grenade, and 2,700 rounds of Elite Force ammo. And again, looks to be a good time, so definitely check it out if you're in the area. Then we have the Purge of District 89 Airsoft. We're back at Command Decisions Airsoft field. This field is getting a lot of play here in the later stages of or mid to late stages of the summer. So again, Taylorsville, North Carolina. This is being done by Blind Crow Combat Simulation, the Purge of District 89. So again, looks to be another good event. All these events look good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing here. And then here we go, August 18th. This is the big one. We're going to be talking a little bit more about this here today, or tonight in this show. Operation Black Dagger 2, the Hollistan Offensive. We're at Black Ops Airsoft in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Our field side has increased now, so we have a bigger AO to play on. More things going on, more objectives happening. The field is constantly evolving. If you guys watched last week's show, I showed you guys maps and stuff like that, found out some new details. We have 2 technicals, so assault vehicles or assault trucks. That'll be out there as well. I mean, this is going to be awesome. Your first day in the field is 14 hours in the field, so it's going to be a great time. We're going to sell tickets right up until the day of the event, because we understand life happens, but I can tell you to guarantee you, your patch and stuff like that, make sure you sign up early, get the tickets, so that way you can get into the planning form. The benefit of getting your tickets now for a lot of this stuff is you can get onto the planning forum, start talking to your CO, start looking at your radio channels, things of that nature. Because when people come to me and they're like, oh, hey, what's our radio channels? Go see your CO. Your CO will have all that information as well. So make sure that you get your ticket so you can get added on to that as well. Then we have another event being put on by Overwatch Airsoft, and we are sponsoring this. Even though we're not going to be there, we're sending them player packs. Probably send them some 40 millimeter banger pouches for this as well. 19th and 20, and this is in Joplin, Missouri, and this is Operation Amphibious Assault. Now, some people are probably like, well, hey, you're talking about your event and another company's event that's at the same time. The whole point of this is to share the love. Not everybody can come to Missouri to Black Dagger 2 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Would love for that, and vice versa. But there's events in different areas that cater to different people and playing styles. So either way, check this event out. I'm sure it's going to be another great event. These guys at Overwatch put on a really, really great event. And I hope next year when the schedule opens up a little bit, I'm able to attend some of their events. I heard they're going to do one in like November. So I'm going to try to hit that up if I can. However, there's been some other amazing events coming that way. So we also have Operation Serious Viking 2. This is being put on by Third Coast Airsoft, and this is going to be at the Guardian Center in September. So right in the middle of September, we have another event happening. And again, Third Coast puts on some pretty good events. So definitely, if you're in the area, hit this one up for sure. So this is the one that kind of got me all feeling happy, is Fulda Gap Airsoft scenario event, and this is going to be at Command Decisions as well in Taylorsville. Excuse me. So I'm actually looking forward to this, and it'll be well worth it. And again, it's an October event. I'm definitely going to hit this one up. We have Operation Trench Knife, which is going to be at Camp Shelby National Guard Base, and this one as well is being put on by Third Coast Airsoft and Airsoft Junkies. So definitely check these guys out as well. And then we're already starting in January and February. We have 2 events already, and they're both at Black Ops Airsoft. One is Operation Frost Giant 2018. I'm looking at being out for this event. I love this field, especially with the change of the seasons. The field opens up a little bit more, but still an amazing field to play on. And then February 9th, that weekend, we have Operation Icebreaker 2, the Narco State. And again, this is part of our Narco event. If you guys played it this year, we played at Fort Stewart, and haven't seen a whole lot of change or upgrade into the field. And you know, it's a great field for rec games, and I really hope in the future they put more work into it. But again, with us working with Black Ops Airsoft and David Manning over there, who runs their airsoft stuff, we're going to be back out there and having a great time. This is going to be a weekend event. And the Narco Series events we put on, we give a little bit more freedom. We give a lot more freedom in uniforms, and we just have a lot more fun with it. It's not as serious as our Black Dagger 2 setup. So definitely, if you're in the area, hit this event up. You're going to have a great time out here for this event. So that is pretty much what we have going on for airsoft events in the region and across the country. Like I said, guys, please send me, mark me, tag me as a person in your when you share those events out, because that just makes it easier for me to plug it in and to show it on the Falcon Fly By. So one of the big things I wanted to talk about, as you guys have probably seen, as of Thursday, I think, or Friday, we are now officially carried product on e-bike. You know, this is one of the things that we had been, you know, working on for quite some time. It was one of the things that we wanted to get to with our products. So what you can do to find our products is real simple. Just type in oh, come on, I can't even spell tonight. Falcon Battle Systems, and it will go out. Come on, there they are. So they have our 40mm grenade pouches, and they have our 60mm pouches. So with these things right here, we're working on their 60mm pouches right now. But the thing with it is, what we're going to start doing is we're actually going to be guiding you guys there for these particular items. And the reason for that is, not saying that we won't do custom orders. Like if you're like, oh yeah, I need 2 OD green banger pouches along with, you know, this holster, then this holster, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll do that. That's a custom order. But these guys are carrying black, coyote brown, and OD green banger pouches. They do, I believe we sent them 15 of each. So maybe a little more. I'd have to look at their invoice. But we're going to send you guys there. We have a list of companies that carry our product. You know, and we really want to push towards them to, the more they sell, the quicker they sell out of this, the more they order. And that's one thing we want to work with. We want to actually get it to where you guys are ordering from here, unless it's a color or something they don't carry, or they're out of stock of the color you want. So please head on over to evike.com. Go ahead and type in Falcon Battle Systems like I typed up at the top, and it will take you right to our section. Like I said, we are working on their 60mm pouches. So they'll have this soon. And right now they just have Coyote, but we are getting them more. And again, right there, they tell you guys everything that this thing can carry. Now, I will tell you, you see there it says SWAT VTG. That's the big versatile training grenades, not the BFGSs, the smaller ones. The 40 millimeter grenade pouches fit those. So, but they do carry quite a bit, and I think you guys will be quite impressed. But then again, like I said, guys, go to them first, and place your order through them before you come to me for grenade pouches. If they're sold out, let me know, and then I'll turn around and I will get you squared away. So here we are, Operation Black Dagger 2, the Hollistan Offensive. There is a lot going on as of late. We have more people purchasing tickets, which is awesome. We've got more objectives written out. You guys saw the little blurb about the intel capsules. Those are going to be throughout the field. We're going to be putting more information onto the CO pages. I don't know why it went there, but okay. Not really what I wanted to see. So the COs of the teams will have a lot more information to pass out, and I do highly recommend that you guys, print this stuff out for yourself. It's not bad to have this information, the rules, the rules on vehicles and things of that nature. So we want to talk a little bit about the sponsors we have. So we have obviously BG Airsoft, Falcon Battle Systems, of course. Wolverine Airsoft is going to be there on site with a demo table. They're probably going to donate something for our raffle, so that's really cool. We have Galactac, and as you saw through Facebook, which was really, really cool to see this. I'm so happy for this guy. This couldn't have happened to any better guy. But his armor, his custom armor, is being featured. Is the armor set being used in the second Pacific Rim 2, right? The Rising. So that movie comes out in 2018. There's already pictures of the armor being used, and it looks badass. So big shout out to Ryan Flowers, the owner of Galactac, and just great job. I couldn't be happier for him. We have Grey Wolf Tactical Combat, who is, as always, they're our on-site vendor for this event. They will be taking care of all your airsoft needs. They'll actually be doing HPA fills. Don't forget, when you guys place your tickets, you can buy one of the all-weekend HPA passes. We will have these for sale too, so if you want to buy them on the spot, you can, but I highly recommend you get these because something tells me as ticket sales start to increase, people are going to want to buy these as well, so they have them, and we only have 50 of them. So that's all we have. That's all we're allowed to make. And we also have multi-mold. They're going to donate a couple of their kydex wallet 2.0 wallets, and I'm going to see if they'll put the custom engraving on the back of the patch as well. So again, we also, I forgot to mention, we have Bulldog's paracord. It's just a new business. He's a friend of mine. I shared out his page a couple times, and I'll be sure to link his page in the description of the video. Florida. Oh, hang on here. Oh, Spider tells me Florida is represented at this Black Dagger too. So we had, I think it's powder blue. I don't know her first name, but she bought her ticket, and so we're waiting for the rest of the Florida crew to buy theirs. Spider here is the CO for one of the teams as well, so it'll be a good time. It will be a good time. Anyways, like I was saying, he's gonna Bulldog Paracord Accessories is going to donate a couple of his survival bracelets and one of his custom survival rifle slings, which are actually pretty badass. He was out at I think EO this weekend, and there's a picture of him with one of his custom slings on. So remember, guys, we make this stuff. Don't think we just make it and we put it out there. We actually use the same gear that we're selling to you guys. So you guys will see that when I'm out at Black Dagger 2 attached to my kit, I will have a bunch of the 40 millimeter smoke grenade pouches attached to my gear. Other people will have, the 60s. I'll probably have one of my custom holsters on, so that kind of stuff. So definitely, we don't make this stuff and just put it out there without actually using it ourselves. So, and we have potentially 2 other sponsors that we'll be adding here this week. We're just waiting to find out if they're going to join us, but more than likely we'll actually have one of them will be an on-site vendor. So that is really cool to hear as well too. Yeah, that's really all I have for this week of the Falcon Fly By. We're working on orders along with packing up the house because, like I said, again, we're going to be moving in July to a new house. Between that and, kids are on summer break and things of that nature, we will be in the shop working on orders all this week. So that is one of the things we want to get done is we have retail orders that we are definitely getting out the door. But again, please check with our vendors, our retailers, just to, if you guys are ever looking to see who our retailers are, we created a page or a posting per se. Let's see here. Let's go here. And we also put our little PSA per se on the Falcon Battle Systems page, so that way you guys can see. And there it is right there. We link the product so you guys can go out there. But definitely check that out. That's huge for us. That's one of the things we've been waiting for it to do. So, but if you come in here, where did it go? If you come here and click on notes, notes will take you, and we have a list of retailers, and now we can officially list Evike, but they are listed. So here we have BG Airsoft, Evike.com, CartCon 1 Airsoft, Grey Wolf Tactical Combat, Black Ops Airsoft and Paintball, and East Coast Airsoft. These are our retailers that we've sold to here in the United States, and they carry our product. So we love getting your orders. Don't get me wrong. But if you're looking for something like a 40 millimeter pouch, which is pretty common for a lot of our retailers to carry, that's who I would reach out to and say, hey, do you have this in stock? Oh, you don't? Okay. And then, like I said, check with, now that Evike has them in stock, definitely check out Evike to order your pouches. And like I said before, if it's a color, if you need me to make a color they don't have in stock, that's fine. We don't have a problem doing that. But for our basic colors, please go to our retailers because that's what we want. They're not going to order. We really can't be. We can be more successful, but to really reach that next tier where we want to go, you guys buying from them, and then we turn around and they order more from us. So, okay. Urban Combat, I'll get right back to you. So, the more you guys buy from them, the quicker they sell it, the more they're going to buy from me, which in turns, it's a good thing all the way around. And it's good for a one-man shop like Falcon Battle Systems to do this stuff. So, but yeah, you can go right on here. You can see who our retailers are. And Black Ops Airsoft in Fayetteville, they are getting another order of they're going to have a few more Hater holsters in there. They're going to have 5 60 millimeter Coyote Brown pouches, and they'll have, I believe, 3 or 4 of the CO2 pouches, 5-round CO2 pouches, and those are set with just the Velcro because they didn't order them with malice. But that, again, if you got Velcro anywhere, you can just pop them right on and you're good to go. And then you'll also see our list of sponsored players and teams. We also have, how orders work, the conditions for shipping and lead times, blue guns for holsters, our shipping schedule, which we'll update because again, that's from 2016. The different colors of kydex, and we'll update this too. And we try to update our list of pistol molds, but we'll get that updated as well. And work build schedules, which is pretty much hasn't changed much, and then our return and order cancellation policy is in there as well. So all the information you guys need is right there also. Yes, thank you, Dion. Support local businesses. I love coming out to these events, and meeting you guys and girls out there and building stuff for you on the spot. I enjoy meeting other retailers in the airsoft community, and I believe the stronger that our community is, the better. And it's going to be the small businesses that, the more of us that work together, the better. Not saying working with Evike is the devil or anybody like that, but working with small businesses, coming together, and especially when event promoters put their events together, be like, oh yeah, I met, I'll just use me for example. Oh, I met Falcon Battle Systems out at this event. Let me hit them up and see if they're willing to come out here or donate something. We love coming out to events, and it's awesome to be able to go out and sponsor certain events and actually be there, meet you guys, or get out and actually play in events with you guys. So that's really cool. And the more support we get, the bigger we can grow and the better we can support you guys out on the airsoft field and on the real steel side of things. So that's definitely a big thing. So yeah, for those of you that have player packs, there's 2 players I need to get a hold of because I still need your pistols, and I'll be sending messages to you tonight. What I will be doing though is getting your 60 mm or your 40 millimeter pouches sent out, so at least you have that portion of your player pack. And please remember, with player packs, it's not my responsibility to contact you. When you get that certificate, you fill it all out, and please be sure to read it, because a lot of people don't seem to read the whole thing, and they write me a 5-page letter on the back thinking I'm going to make a certain holster for them or change something around or give them a custom color or something along those lines. Please read that certificate. You have to send it back in. That's for our record keeping, knowing what we've donated to raffles to see them come back. You do have 30 days from the date of the raffle or the date of the event to send them back to us. But remember, player packs are at the very bottom of the tier. It's not that we don't have a sense of urgency to get them made to you and get them out to you. It's just paying customers come first. That paying customer allows us to donate stuff for events. So please take that into consideration. And if we reach out to you and say, hey, do you have this particular pistol? Do you have this pistol? Can you send it to us? Well, that way it helps us, because we don't have every single airsoft pistol out there. We have a lot of the general ones that are pretty common. But again, like, we have one guy that has a Desert Eagle. He needs to send that in to us so we can make his Desert Eagle holster. But those are just something to think about. Again, feel free. It tells you, search Falcon Battle Systems, send us a message and let us know. Say, hey, I won this. Okay, cool. Mail it in, and that way now I have you on my messenger log, and I can contact you and let you know. Say, hey, got your letter today. Gonna get it in the work queue. So, and that's one thing. As soon as we finish off, right now we want to finish off the Evike order so we can get that to them, so they can have their 60 millimeter pouches as well, because they're also getting one of our Hater holsters in that bunch. So we want to make sure that they have the Hater holster and they have their 60 millimeter pouches. So once we get those guys taken care of, we have one other retail order to start, and during that retail order, we have a few individual orders, and then we will also work in our player packs as well, so we can get you guys taken care of, because you guys matter. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I mean, does anybody have any questions? I see we got 4 people watching, which is cool. Cool. Does anybody have any questions? Comments, concerns, question about Black Dagger 2? Well, let me type this in. Probably Wednesday of this week too. We'll have another broadcast. I ran into something quite interesting when I was at Kroger's today, um, at the grocery store, and oh yeah, camping on site. Yes, camping is free. It's on site, and I will. Huh, yes, I will. We need to have another Black Dagger 2 Q&A session. So plan on this Wednesday, 9:30. We will have a live Black Dagger Q&A session, and we'll go over the field maps that we have. I'll show you guys where the camping section is, so that way you guys can see it. And it's not that far away from where the staging area is for airsoft players, where we do all your mission briefing and safety briefings and such. So yes, camping is free and it is on site. But what I was saying is, I found something really cool. Well, I don't know how cool it is, but I didn't know this. So in the world of energy drinks, or not energy drinks, but sports drinks, I look at Gatorade and Powerade are your biggest two. And we were in the grocery store the other day, and I saw something that caught my eye. That Monster, go figure, has come out. Com channels will be posted tonight, just to let you know. And I guess Monster now is making sports drinks. Now, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of a bottle of Powerade, a bottle of Gatorade, and one of these new Monsters. And we're going to look at the different content, because I was really caught off guard of how many grams of sugar were in this thing of Monster. And it still tasted like it had a bit of carbonation in it, and when you opened it, you could hear the carbonation, like the quick little psst sound when you open a can. So again, if I was going to choose a sports drink without doing any side-by-side comparisons, I would stay away from Monster, just because we know their track record is with energy drinks. They're very new into the sport drink arena. So we'll compare a bottle of Gatorade, a bottle of Powerade, and then we'll also get one of these Monsters, and we'll look at all the content across the back. But again, Gatorade and Powerade are probably your best two out of all of them, because that's what they're meant to do. Where the Monster thing, it's more or less they're trying to jump on that bandwagon, and they have their brand name of Monster. So everybody's like, oh, I drink Monster energy drinks, so I'll drink this. And I bought the 3 flavors that they had. 2 of them were decent, or one of them was decent, but the other ones, no, they tasted really, really bad. So, but this Wednesday at 9:30, I got a bug bite. Yay! This Wednesday at 9:30, we'll be doing a live Q&A session for Black Dagger 2. We're going to talk about some of the rules. We're going to go over field maps and placements and things of that nature. So that way you guys can ask any questions that you have about the event. And again, we can help alleviate any areas of concern or anything along those lines. So again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Falcon Fly By, and I appreciate everybody's comments and questions. And I will see you all on Wednesday at 9:30 for the live Q&A session, another live Q&A session for Black Dagger 2, the Hollistan Offensive. This is Doc saying have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Have a great week. Everybody be safe. Stay hydrated. And I will see you guys all on Wednesday night. This is Doc from Falcon Battle Systems saying stay safe, stay cool, keep shooting. Doc out. Have a good one.